Hey guys, it's John, the Vintage Geek. Welcome back inside the Vintage Geek's toy room. And today we've got a bunch of stormtroopers. Total stormtrooper chaos. Now we're looking at this cool action figure from the Mandalorian. It's Paz Vizsla. Well, even though it doesn't say his name on the box, it is Paz Vizsla. The heavy, I don't know, what do you call it? Heavy machine gun Mandalorian, something like that, you know. Heavy infantry Mandalorian. He's a Mandalorian. He's got heavy weapons, so he's a heavy infantry Mandalorian. Yeah. D2. He's a deluxe figure number 2. Here we go. Heavy Infantry Mandalorian, a brawny warrior encased in the strongest Beskar armor. The mysterious Heavy Infantry Mandalorian is part of a secretive enclave of his people. A born survivor, he guards a precious armory and helps to keep the flames of Mandalorian heritage flickering in this time of galactic chaos. This is one of those weird cases where, we know it's Paz Vizsla, but on the box, it doesn't say Paz Vizsla. Usually, if we don't know the character's name, they give it a name when the action figure comes out. But this is like the reverse thing. We know his name is Paz Vizsla, but they don't put his name on the box. His head moves. We're going through his articulation here. So head moves standard, just like a Black Series figure. The arms can go up and down. The hands move. The elbows move. There's a twist at the elbow. And this particular figure has a twist at this gun here. So you can kind of put the gun up around it or whatever you want to do here. This gun is pretty cool on his arm. The shoulder pads are flexible so that you can sort of bend his arm up and still have some range of movement there. The other side has this other gauntlet, which is pretty cool. I'm not quite sure what all these little devices do, if they're small rockets or whatnot. He's got that Mandalorian beast on the symbol there, on his shoulder. He's got the standard coloring of a Vizsla, the blue and light blue with silver. He's got a chest movement, a rotation, and a slight up and down. Kind of goes back more than he goes forward. He's got a belt here that's a separate piece. It's a rubberized plastic belt with a rubberized cape on the back. I do wish that was cloth, but whatever. It's just a small piece. I'm a fan of them using cloth whenever possible, even for the smallest pieces. The legs can go up and down. There's a twist here, and they have double jointed knee joints. Everything works well on this figure. The knee joints are very stiff, very tight. They work well. They lock into position. The feet have a wide range of movement, so this guy can go in any kind of position you'd want. And they twist a little at the ankle here, so they give you very, very wide range of motion. And it's pretty cool. The back has a peg hole in it, which will be used for the backpack itself. Let's go through some of these backpack features because the accessories on this guy are incredibly awesome. This little cable twists around. It has a rotation. It doesn't come out of the jetpack. At least mine doesn't seem to want to, so I'm not going to force it. But the other end can be put into the hole on the weapon that's on the shoulder there. I think it might be some kind of flamethrower of some type, I think. And then that square peg goes in the back there so that the backpack can go on. I've seen in other videos that this comes off, but on mine it doesn't seem to want to come off. So again, I'm not going to force it. But it does rotate and twist at the backpack and on the gun itself. And the gun itself, by the way, is really cool. It's a triple barreled machine gun with a nice barrel paint job. Great looking gun. The other handle, the front handle, can twist around to multiple positions. So you can kind of have it that way. There's a handle in the middle where you can kind of hold it like that, so you can do that, or you can have it this way and off to the side and kind of that way. So there's a lot of versatility in this weapon in the way that you can have your characters hold on to it. And then there's also, you tuck this away and there's this nice little peg with a hole here on the backpack, and that peg goes right in the hole, and then the weapon can be sort of stowed away. And the way the bullet belt goes, it really fits in with the weapon and everything. It looks really cool. The best way I've had for putting this together is do this first, although I got to do it with the other hands for the way my hands work. So that just kind of pops in there. You get it lined up. It's a half circle. Just get it lined up. And then I put the backpack on. When I did it the other way, it just was very cumbersome to me. I don't know. I just couldn't. So I don't know. That's just how I do it. And then, he's all got the necessary stuff going to the flamethrower. You know, it just seems like fuel would go through that line and then ignite and it'd be a flamethrower kind of thing. That's kind of how I'm looking at it. So, yeah. And then the belt-fed machine gun strapped to the back right there. We'll do a couple 360s and a couple different poses here just to show you the versatility of this figure. He's really, really cool, you know, and I hope we get more figures from the Mandalorian TV show, because I got to tell you, we're up to episode 7 now? Episode 7 came out today. It's Wednesday. And I really hope that you guys get a chance to take a look at that episode, because today's episode was fantastic. Really, really cool. And I can't wait to see the end of this first arc that we've got going on. I hope they do a lot more figures. We're putting them in a different pose here now, kind of looking the other direction, right? Just giving you some different options here, showing you the versatility of this figure. But I really hope we get a lot of the other characters that are showing up in this Mandalorian series, because there is a lot of potential for really good action figures here with this show. And I hope we get another Stormtrooper, because I can always troop build some more regular Stormtroopers, you know? I love Stormtroopers. I just do. So I will buy them and just keep putting them in that little area. Have a mad amount of Stormtroopers. I know, I'm crazy. Now we'll get the big weapon out. We'll do the one version. So he's got his hand on the top of the weapon, and his other hand is in the trigger position, I guess you could call it, where he's sort of holding from the top, you know. And he's just, I think I can imagine like he's just stepping out, ready to take aim and lower that gun to just unleash madness, you know. Unlimited power, you know. Yeah, he's getting ready to go take on the entire bounty hunter guild, you know, and help the Mando escape. And now we've got him hanging onto the very back, and the trigger's off to the side, so I've swiveled it around, kind of giving you the other way to hang on to the weapon. There's two major ways. I'm sure you can find multiple ways to hang on to this weapon, but those are the two major ways to hang on to it, and to have him hanging on to it, whatever. And this is just like going to town. You know, then he tosses a grenade out there. Whoa! I don't know. Does he have grenades? Does any of these guys have grenades? They were through thermal detonators, right? That was always Sabine's thing, getting to blow things up. Alright guys, well thanks a lot for taking a look at this figure with me. Really appreciate it. He is really cool. Best Buy exclusive. I ordered him online, and Best Buy did free shipping. He was $29.99 because he's a large figure. Best Buy did free shipping to my house, and I got it, I want to say, I mean, it was not long. I must have only ordered it. No, I think I ordered it on Friday. That's right. I ordered it on Friday, So that means it took Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It showed up yesterday. So it was only 4 days. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, 4 days. And I got the figure. So that was pretty fast shipping. All right, guys, I appreciate you watching. Thanks a lot. And I should get to some more before Christmas. So I'll say happy holidays, happy hunting while you're out there looking for Christmas gifts. And I'm sure I'll see you guys before Christmas. So we'll say our Merry Christmases later, right? All right, guys, have a good hunt while you're looking for Christmas gifts. And don't forget to get a gift for yourself, because that's always important, to treat yourself this time of year also. Get stuff for everybody you want to get stuff for, but then also make sure you include one for yourself, because that's always healthy. All right, man. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. May the Force be with you always. And watch The Mandalorian. That was awesome.